Alright, so in this video I want to show a couple of cool things that I learned recently about splits and tabs. So to the right here you will see kind of the very rudimental outline of this video, and here you have a couple of my mappings that you can reference if you want to. So the first thing I want to cover is splits, which most people probably know how they work. Let's say, so in this file I have, or in this folder, I have 3 files. Let's start by opening the first file. Now, if I want to preview the second file to the right, I could basically open a new terminal tab or a new terminal window, but it's way easier to simply do vsplit to split this window. So to the right here you can see I mapped this to simply be vs. Let's see. Yeah, up here. So I don't have to type it. So that's fairly nice. Of course we also have a split, which splits horizontally. So that's basically the essence of tabs, or the essence of splits. Now I actually tend to use tabs a lot more, because you get a lot more real estate and you can focus on one thing at a time. So as you can see here in my mappings, I have mapped tn to tab new. So if I tn, this will create a tab without a file, and here I can open whichever file I prefer. And to browse through these tabs, I mapped tkmtj. So I can simply do tkmtj, I can open a second tab, and I can browse through this. Now, let's say I have a split, for example. So here we can open file 2, and we can open file 3 in this here. Now, let's pretend I actually don't want to have this layout. I want to see this file 2 buffer in its own tab, but I don't want to close everything else. What I can do then is I can actually do Ctrl W and Shift T. This is going to move this split to a separate tab. And this is really useful. I use this a lot now after I found out about it. So that's really cool. The last thing I want to show you is the possibility to actually close all tabs except the one you're currently editing. This can also be really nice if you have a lot of tabs open and you are basically done with everything and you want to focus on only one. To do this, as you can see in my mappings here, I have mapped this to TO, and it basically stands for tab only. Now, if I run this, this will close all tabs except the one I'm standing on. And if I'm not mistaken, this is actually still going to show in the buffer. So if you want the other files, you can simply go to them. But yeah, that's a short video about some things that I recently learned that I really enjoy.